welcome back to the Mind and Money podcast. I'm Sherry, a financial coach.
And I'm Val, a financial planner. And it doesn't matter what you believe in or if you believe in nothing. We are here to talk about speaking things into existence / manifestation. I think we both believe in the universe. So it's what you put out there, you typically receive, including Sherry's coffee all over her white sweater. So flashback 5 minutes ago, Sherry had this beautiful white sweater on. She's talking it up. It's on sale. I'm probably going to go buy one. Thank you for influential
Hashtag influenced.
And she goes, how long before I spill my coffee on me? And not within 30 seconds, 60 seconds. She goes, oh, I almost spilled my coffee. And then she actually spills her coffee. And I like in a beautiful stain, mind you, all over the white sweater. And I said that this is perfect because this needs to be an episode about how we bring things into our world. And you said it really well too. Like what did you say about, I'm saying it multiple ways. So what we speak into existence, what we manifest, what we bring to us.
Yeah, and it's what we believe and what we say, because the universe is like, get fucked, Sherry, get fucked.
Like what we think too. So the universe said, okay, you want to see this, you've put an order in and I can make it happen.
Universe like, check, and that was an easy one. From manifestation to delivery was 60 seconds or less.
Orders up.
A++.
I think it brings us back to be mindful of your mind. Like watch your mind and watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth, watch your mind, what you're thinking, what you're speaking about. If you are thinking today's going to be a crap day, that energy is now in your brain. That's the circuit. And you're probably looking for things, like you're attracting things that are going to make it a crap day. So this also ties in really well to Sherry's most recent large purchase.
Haven't spent any money on it yet, but we came home from the cottage on the weekend in a rather urgent way because we got a message from our Google thermostat that it was 4 degrees Celsius here, and came home to find that our furnace wasn't working. And after having somebody come to look at it, the part that needs to be replaced is going to be a couple weeks to get here. And the furnace is 23-ish years old. So we're having a nice little furnace installed. And I didn't say it. I didn't say it because I know saying it is fucking powerful, but I thought because our washing machine has been acting up, and I thought, it's been a while since we had a bigger home thing go wrong. And the universe is like, oh yeah, the washing machine's still going to act up a little bit, but it's not going to be too annoying.
Just you wait.
But you've wished this into existence because you thought it, and we don't think that the washing machine is big enough. Well, new furnace is going to be required for you. Get fucked.
Oh, when I learned about this concept, I think I was 19, and I struggled with, oh my gosh, I just had a negative thought, such as thinking about the washing machine. And then
I fucking wish it was just the washing machine.
But then not knowing how to rebalance that almost, right? So instead of being like, oh, this vehicle's on its last legs, going, I am so grateful when I get into that vehicle and thank you for starting. And it's not focusing on what you don't want, it's focusing on being grateful for what's there. I don't know. I'm not quite.
No, I get what you're saying. It's like you can't program your brain to never have a negative thought.
Right.
And I don't think it's the negative thought popping into your head. I think a lot of times it's that ruminating, stewing on it, really catastrophizing, really blowing up this bad thing that could happen, and then just having it on repeat in your brain. And that's when we get and I think this is different based on the scenario, right? Like I didn't stew about my coffee spilling forever, but I just,
that's true.
But the bigger things, like if you think that you are going to be in debt forever, or if you think that, this is the big one here. If you think I am not capable of managing my money well, I will never save up X. I'm
not good with money.
Yeah. It comes down to, I think, like core beliefs when it comes to the big things. And if you've convinced yourself of something, the universe is going to be like, who am I to change your situation? This is what you believe. Here you go. You have a job that's not fulfilling. You have a business that's not growing. You're not manifesting clients. And I do think the woo and the practicality have to live together. You can't just meditate and sit in I'm going to manifest $1 million.
I agree. I think there has to be action matched with that, because if you just sit and hope it lands in your lap, it's the lack of inaction is not paired with it, and it doesn't just necessarily come to you. But
Oh my God, I saw a video. I think it was shared in a group chat. Shout out to, I think it was Amanda that shared this. Because sometimes my girlfriends, bless their hearts, will just share things. They're like, this is going to poke at Sherry about
I love
money.
that.
And it was a video of this person. She's like, money is meant to spend. If you don't spend money, the universe won't give you money. So just go and spend it and bless and release it. And it's shit like that that goes viral and has so many comments, and like partner it with intentionality with your spending and the
Yes.
belief and the manifestation. If you just go and take your credit card or your debit card and just like don't even pay attention to what you're spending, you're just spending money to spend it so the universe will give you more money. I think then the universe is gonna be like, oh, so no, that's not the intention. Like when you spend in a way that aligns with your values and what you believe and the life you want to build, that's when it really starts to come into focus and really starts to reap rewards.
So I look at it, and whether it's the universe or creator or we're co-creators with it, but it gives us funds and it says, okay, what are you going to do with it? Like, how will you care for this money? And is it to donate some? Is it to save, invest? Is it to, yes, spend some on the people you love or on things that you love or an experience? And then how does the feeling go with it? If every transaction, whether it's good, bad, or other, if it feels negative, then you're still not quite grasping the energy of money.
Yep. Yeah. And you can sit and listen to a manifestation meditation or podcast episode or anything. But if you then don't have belief that that's possible for you, abundance and wealth. And when I say abundance and wealth, I think a lot of the focus is on money, but I think it's also in time and happiness and joy and all of those things that are positive. I think everybody deserves more of that. And the money plays an important piece of that in many situations because it allows you to do things that you love, to be more comfortable, to have a furnace being installed and not stress the fuck out about how I'm going to pay for that, and also to not have to put that on a payment plan because of the things that we've done with our money. Because the guy that came to give us the information included the information about the payment plan. He just included the payment, which I thought was very interesting. No interest rate, no timeline.
That's super.
And I know if I had chosen that path, that information would have been provided to me. It's like total price, monthly price.
Yeah. Interesting, because the brain says that monthly price is way nicer than the total price.
And then I wasn't asking timeline, but my question was, well, what's the interest rate? Like because I'm thinking if I can make a monthly payment and it's a 0% interest rate, then
done deal.
I might choose to do that.
What was the interest rate?
13.99. I should calculate out how long the payment would have been for based on the two factors that I do have.
And how much you actually would have spent.
Yeah. Oh. But the reality is that so many people have that happen and you don't have any other choice. And yes, it's okay to go to the payment plan if that's the best option for you. But he also mentioned too that I could pay it off as quickly as possible. So
right. Is there an option to set payments to be double the amount?
Yeah. And when something shitty happens, because shitty things are going to happen no matter what you believe, no matter what you manifest, things are going to still happen that are bad. But how can you change that experience for next time so it is a little less shitty?
In 23 years, when your next furnace. Agreed, though.
And really, the thing that sticks with me about this the most is somebody once said, look for the yellow cars or orange. I can't remember if it was yellow or orange, but like look for the yellow cars or the red cars, or like look for something specific and have it in your brain. Because if you think about yellow cars, like, well, I don't remember the last time I saw a yellow car.
Right.
Because yellow cars are pretty rare. And then you go out and you will see yellow cars more than you have ever seen them before in your whole life.
Yes.
Because that's what you're looking for.
So,
and this is the way that your brain works when it comes to thinking positively and looking for things that are going to be good for your life.
And there's the same experiment where you look around the room and say, okay, look around the room and look at all of the pink things. it's okay. I looked at all the pink things in your room right now. And then it says, tell me all of the blue things, like without looking. And you're like, well,
Mm.
I wasn't looking for those.
Yep.
I was looking for the pink things. And I can tell you there were sticky notes, there was pills,
Drugs.
there's drugs, there was a container. So that reticular activating system, think of it as it's the fishing net that our brain casts out. So if we're looking for sharks, we need a bigger, stronger net. If we're looking for minnows, we need a very different net. So what are we looking for in our life? And that's what our net is casting out. Granted, in the minnow net, sometimes we're going to have a friggin' tuna, probably, because they're going to get in there. But having that net and looking for the things that are more positive. So having a net that's fishing for more good things than it is bad things.
Ooh, I feel like in this analogy,
Yeah.
the net is your actions.
Okay. One.
So you want to buy a new car and you believe that you will be able to buy a new car. So like your net is going to catch the car. That's a bit of a stretch, but like
Okay.
your actions are like, what am I going to do to help me be able to buy a new car?
So this is so interesting. Yes, I was talking to a friend and she was talking about how when she's looking for a vehicle, she puts it like she just talks about it. And I'm looking for a vehicle right now. And yeah, I guess within 2 days of her and I having that conversation, my sister offered me her vehicle. And it does check all of the boxes, but I was looking, I had certain parameters, and then it's the conversation, which is a different episode, but the expectations and the reality, because I could go and I could get a brand new vehicle that I maybe really, really want and it has everything that I really, really want. But do I want to sacrifice then taking that chunk out or having payments? And is it really where my dollars are going to do the most important things for me? And the answer is no. When you sit in traffic, doesn't matter what vehicle you're in, you're still stuck in traffic.
I fucking hate traffic. It really comes down to, and I think like I feel like I'm hitting everybody over the head a million times with, but it's like, what life do you want? If you fast forward a year, 3 years, 10 years, what do you want your life to look like? On a really minute level, what do you want your days to look like? What time do you want to wake up, go to sleep?
Yeah. Like the 1, 3, 5, 10 or whatever.
More focusing on the 10 year and then kind of working back and what steps are going to get you there. And it's going to be such a beautiful life. I have a beautiful life now, but in 10 years, a lot changes. And having clarity on what you want that 10-year vision to be. As much as I'm not a Rachel Hollis fan, used to be, but kind of got off that bandwagon, she used to be a lot bigger, but she has this journal, or she had anyways, called the Start Today Journal. So the premise of the Start Today Journal is to focus on the 10-year vision and dream wildly and just take some time and brain dump all the things you want to be happening in your life in 10 years, and then break that down to the 10 that you want to be the core focus. And then every day you write down 3 things you're grateful for. And then you write down the 10 things that you are going to make happen, and you write them down like they have already happened. Like, I earn blah, blah, blah in my business.
I live here. Yes. Okay.
And then you end with the one that you're going to make happen first. And every day you just rinse and repeat. So the gratitude things will change, but the 10 things will stay the same. And it was very interesting. I went back through some old journals that I have, and I do it now on my iPad because I'm not buying journals. And they were quite expensive too, just for the those 3 things.
I believe it.
After the initial process of figuring out what you're writing down every day. But when I look back at some of them, there's like have a waterfront cottage. There's a lot of things that are my reality now. And I should look at the dates when I go back at those. But it just really helps you start your day. And I do it at the beginning of the day, but start your day or end your day, however you do it, with that. Here's the life that I'm building. And it really helps to guide your focus and your decisions.
And I feel like that comes back to it comes back to the manifestation and the big picture. And what are you fishing for? And that's that bigger picture. But if we don't have the 1 year, the 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, however you would want to do that, you don't have to pick all of them. You can pick 2 of them, but then you're just driving through life. Like think of it like a road trip without a destination or pit stops. And life can get so busy and so full that we just continue to like trek through, but we haven't paused to take time to be like, oh yeah, what am I going for?
Yeah.
What do I want?
I have this decision to make and I could choose this path or this path. And without that direction of where you're going, you're basing that decision off of
Well, it can
like
be emotion,
vibes. Like I like
vibes.
vibes too, but also
Yes.
where you want to go is really key when you're making decisions, especially when it comes to your money and your business and your life.
Because in that day, the easier path might be what you want to pick, but the harder path gets you closer to what you big picture want.
Yep. And it might be uncomfortable now, but more comfortable later. And yeah, having that focus is really important. So, parting thoughts: don't manifest spilling your coffee all over yourself. So, when you're sitting in a chair that even though it has a towel on it and you cleaned it up, your bum feels a little damp.
Don't buy the white sweater.
Or buy the white sweater, but believe that it's going to stay clean. And I'm manifesting now that it's going to come out in the wash and I'll be just fine. And maybe next time I'll try again. Maybe I need a coffee sippy cup.
I was thinking that actually.
But yeah, know that your mind is powerful as fuck.
Mhm.
And what you put in it and what you
feed it.
Yeah, and what you let like bomb around in there is really important.
Yes.
So think about taking some time if you haven't yet.
What?
Not that it's a new year, new month, or whatever, but just right
Yeah.
now, what do you want your life to look like?
Watch your mind, mind your mouth.
Yeah. And on that thought, we will see you next time on the Mind and Money Podcast.